Good evening, human creatures. Well, I did a lot of grinding off stream, so hopefully we can at least make some headway into here. Instead of facing Garland at least at, was it level 4? Well, we're doing it live at around 10. For those who are wondering, this song is from Father's Day. And if you're thinking what I'm thinking, yes, that's the Fuckman you're listening to. Straight out of Traumaville, I highly recommend the tune, one of my favorite movies and one of my favorite soundtracks. Those who are wondering who's on screen, that is from Drive-Thru, 2007, I believe. One of my favorite slashers, believe it or not. I really do like it, with Horny D. Clown. They don't make them like they used to. I really do love this film. They kind of lost this indie spirit right here, where it wasn't cheap, but it wasn't like fucking something you'd see from Looking Glass or any of those other companies. It was very much a step above, what would you call it, the Asylum, but it was enough to make an impact, and I really kind of miss it. They don't do it anymore. Nowadays, you have something like Pearl or XXX, or whatever the fuck it's called, is considered a indie film, and I think this one really does carry on the true spirit of what that means. And it's just, this kind of production is gone. Well, with that being said, let's kick it off. How are you doing tonight, Nat? Alright, a little bit of retro glass there. That's a good image here. It's a tough call. That's a good one right there. I have an idea for MLP G6. Also, I'm good. What kind of ideas you floating around there, Nat? There we are. As much as I do like the soundtrack to Father's Day, we're not here to listen to Father's Day now, are we? Unfortunately. Where are we here? One last thing to set up. And we're good. Righty. So what were the ideas for My Little Pony Generation 6? The biggest problem people and I have with Gen 5 or Gen 5 should be that it shows things like leave Gen 4 alone and leave the main 6 alone, no more Twilight Sparkle, Applejack, or Fluttershy, etc., etc. As much as I love them a lot, I prefer to have new settings and a new storyline with new characters too. And the sad thing is, Nat, I honestly think that if they did that, people would still kind of bitch that they didn't bring it back like it used to be. At least that's how I feel about it. A little bit tougher, but hopefully it can carry us through. I know that Hasbro won't... Oh no, they're not. It made too much money. I'm sorry, Nat. You're gonna learn about capitalism. Is the second they can smell blood / cash in the water, they fucking go after it, and they don't care what artistic endeavors or ideal pop or IPs or anything. Well, nothing will stop them if anything gets in their way of that and the almighty dollar. One of the most dangerous places to be is in front of a successful franchise and the company who can milk it. Alright, let's go give Garland a win. I've already raided this place, so we don't gotta do that. Fuck it. I don't know. Yeah, but they didn't succeed where Gen 4 did. That's what you gotta realize. See, if they made money like Gen 4, then Gen 3 would probably look like Gen 2 a lot. And Gen 4 would look like Gen 3, but in a very much different way. That's where you gotta factor in. It's where they succeed, and how much they succeed. It's kind of like Final Fantasy, Nat. You had each game being a big hit, but until 7 came out and rung people's fucking bell who didn't even care about RPGs or video games for that matter, then that's when you had the, I guess you could say, the FF7ification, or the cloudification of it. That's what made it kind of take a more modern look. Everything kind of changed after 7. That's, you can't deny it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Alright, let's hear the settings. See what you got. And to me, it's boring to tell the same story with the same characters. That's... I mean, I know that's weird for somebody who likes a randomizer, but still. Hey, old man can only take so much. You can have the princess, but no one touches my bats. You impudent fools. I, Garland, will knock you all down. Fun fact, I was in the castle, and and he kidnapped her for a boxing match. That is what this game is going for. So this is pretty much a meme game. I heard it was fun, but I'm not really much into it. This kind of took the flavor out of my mouth. I don't mind in-jokes and silliness in my games, but I don't like meme games. There's a Final Fantasy game or a ROM hack called Sliders, and if you don't know, that's basically just like a in-house joke with everybody. Let's see how I do now. See if I fare any better. I hate ads, so do I. And just like that, we got our first one, to stop a boxing match. Kiki. Garland inhaled too much, Garland inhaled too much guano and went batty. A good sparring partner, except for all the times he tried to kill me. I like the puns. I found 10,000 gil lying around, so I had a bridge built. I accidentally talked to the invisible woman up here, or I call her the babushka lady. If you guys don't know, in the OG game, there's a sprite of a woman who's supposed to be right in this area. I don't know if she moves around or not, I can't remember, but you can talk to her. I talked to her by accident, didn't really get to read what she said, and she disappeared. It's said to be a good night, but private land ownership's a form of oppression, always has been. I'm saying this, oh, I'm not surprised. Which sucks. Here's the first one, Pegasus. Ancient Roman-inspired cloud cities and Roman-style architecture, arcs and columns. Society values honor, military prowess, and culture. Pegasus ponies excel in aerial combat, diplomacy, and arts, but they host grand sky festivals and competitions. Earth ponies, Celtic-inspired. The village is green meadows and stone circles with mossy ruins. Earth ponies are connected to nature, excelling at farming, herbalism, craftsmanship. Magic is tied to nature, and seasonal festivals are celebrated. I kind of see where you're going here, Ned. I like it. I buy it. Alright, let's head on out. Oh, for those who are wondering, I did kind of screw up. I played this game a little bit too vanilla. You see this room right here? This had a sword, I think 50 gold, and something else. Can't remember what it was. I was supposed to pick up as kind of a boost. Unicorn, medieval European... Sorry, Nat, it's been a long night. Medieval Europe inspiration, castles and towers, and medieval architecture. The hierarchy society focuses on magic and knowledge. Unicorns have schools of magic and ruling monarchy. The council of wise ponies advising the royalty. What do you think about like different kind of places celebrating, let's say, different like schools of magic, if that's a thing in the My Little Pony universe, or at least for Gen 5 or 6, or 4 and 5? Those who are wondering, I am going to fight every goddamn battle. So what else would be the plot and setting? What's the kind of kickoff? Do you have any main characters or anything like that? Or what's your plan? Are they separated like you showed me with those Gen 5 clips? Or are they like in Gen 4, they're all together? Levels of unicorn. What about the alicorns? I think that's what they're called. Every time I say that, I think of cereal. God, I love alicorn, especially with the marshmallows. You're asking too many questions? Well, then fucking get good, loser. Maybe if you didn't suck, you could speed up. Said you're just basic, Nat. I'm sorry. I'm joking. Go ahead and take your time. I can slow down if you want me to. And here we are. And so their journey begins. I'm not going to read this. So far, vanilla. Nassar, you need to work on some of your programming, but you did a bang-up job. Nice and short. Alicorns are rare, but wouldn't they be rare enough, or at least enough of them to form some kind of controller society? There we are. Let me fix you real fast or you become a problem. There you are. So everyone is not going to be an alicorn. I mean, they're not that rare. Let's see what Matoya is up to. Well, yeah, I better, just in case. What am I doing? After I... Davosman? Gurimp? I have no idea what the fuck that is. At least the lizards aren't that much of a problem. I'd also like to say thank you to Michael who made this romhack, because after playing with the, what do you call it, well, let me check something here. After playing with the zombies and stuff, Matoya's not there. They don't cast, or at least they didn't in the temple where they cast paralysis. So that made that fight so much easier. I could actually grind in the temple pretty damn easy. If you guys want to know, that's where or anybody else who ever decides to take up the mantle in this game, that's usually where I stuck my grinding spots too. No one really overpowers you if you're not careful. The zombies, Geist, are pretty damn... or zombies and, what the hell are they called? Not Geist, it's got another name. Specters. They're pretty damn fair. So it's a good place to do it. Alright, let's do a Provoca, which is in a new area. Now, I saw this on the map. I was wondering what it is. Oh, we want the protagonist to be a Pegasus? Why not? What's wrong with the other ones? A pirate stole my ship and I want it back. Don't even think about taking it back for yourself. Save for the world. I won't fall for that twice. Yeah, I know. Everybody's out to get it. I really wish anybody who makes a romhack would put bridges right here. The pirate lives in the cave to the south. Place smells like balls. Gotcha. Oh, we got wool, copper, copper, copper. Now we got two kinds here. Light and heavy. I'm going to assume everybody I have can't even equip that, so we're going to buy some wool. And I'm definitely going to get some heavy copper for him. Wooden shield. Alright. Because I don't think MLP ever had a... I have no idea, Nat. I never really thought about it. What would her name be? Well, what I'm saying is, Nat, is I really don't know. I never went back and looked at the other generation's main casters. I think you call them main 6. So I never really paid attention to it. You've only shown me clippets that I know of in probably most of the episodes. So I would not know. Alright, go ahead and wrap it up. Oh, I like the little tower here. That's a nice touch. Well, maybe it's me. Let me double check over here before I open up my mouth. Okay, I'm glad I didn't say anything. Alright, what do we got here? Kappa, sword, and axe. Apparently, the paladin doesn't wield a sword, it just wields that. Let's try it here. Alright, 1 oak, and let's sell. You don't remember Twilight? I thought she was a unicorn, if I remember right. Alright, let's go get this magic, then head out. Start with black. She is an unicorn. So what are the other generations then? 3, 2, and 1? Or are there any kind of spin-offs too? I'm kind of curious. Arrow. Okay, this game well, shit. Every time I see Arrow pop up as magic or black magic, sometimes that pops up in the white neighborhood. Or the white magic neighborhood, I should have said that better. That's usually only a spell white mages can do, and it's a kind of mixed bag, because sometimes it'll hit everybody, and sometimes it'll hit just one person. It's kind of 6 one way or half a dozen another. Let me go see what they have in the other. Can you do arrow? No. What am I doing here? Oh my, Nat, you got fucking Google in front of you, man. How are you not supposed to know? I thought you were a fucking real MLP fan. You're just a fucking poser. Come get me when you're done posing all the goddamn time. Alright, we're gonna see about Purge. Because You have Google too, my dude. I know, but I'm streaming, Nat. You know, streamers can't use Google. It's a rule. You can only learn certain spells. What a heartbreaker. Alright, Badiah. Let's go with arrow for you. And, hold on there. I'm ready to say, I forgot the monk has magic. So does the, fool, but what kind? Alright, let's see what the monk has to offer. Alright, just in case, let me do a rundown. Alright, so there's blind and poison he can do, but what about the fool here? I have a little bit of black magic on him, but can I do white? Because if he can do white, that might make him a kind of potion saver there, let's put it that way. Okay. Yeah, he's learning heal. That's all there is to it. He's just going to be solely white magic. So, you know, this is probably how it's broken up to. Since there's so many classes, you probably have the top two for white magic, the bottom two for, let's say, green magic or oracle if you want to. You know, magic kind of fucks with them. Poisons or buffs you up. Buffing or debuffing. There we go. Okay, I see where this is going with it. Here is what I think the protagonist will be in G6. Her name is Hopeful Heart, and she's a Pegasus. And also, her cutie mark's a heart with a bandage. Oh, I want to see that, Nat. That actually sounds pretty goddamn cool. She's optimistic, determined, and a bit naive, always seeing the best in others and herself. She believes in her dreams and becoming part of the elite Pegasus military, even though every pony... Nat even said every pony. Every pony else doubts her the ability due to her softness and idealism. I'd like to see that. Maybe she starts getting into the ranks, kind of falls out of the military lifestyle, or sees it for the fucking charade that it is, and starts trying to leave. Let's go with poison. Blind ain't really gonna do much. Oh, I agree. No, I like that idea. Let's go with shield. Let me see where my magic is at right now. Because I'm tempted to run back over and get some more shit. I mean, if I can strap on another cure for him, that's 2 health spells. I have to go see if arrow's multi or not. Well, let's get out of here nonetheless. Let's hit that cave. I'd rather sail than walk. 2D Don Bluth art style. Don Bluth as in like, I think the only movie I've ever seen him in is Anastasia and the Secrets of Men. I think I'm pronouncing that right. It's been a long time. If that's the case, that's a great art style. I like his along with Ralph Bakshi. Alright, let's go to the cave that smells like balls. Secrets of Nim, I think that's what it's called. Well, that didn't take too long now, did it? Alright, let's retry this again. So what would the other main cast be, Nat? So far you got Hopeful Heart. Who would the other ones be? Nat, I know it's not a movie review, but hell, just shove that through, or shove some of your ideas through ChatGTP and see what it reads out for you. Yeah, if I didn't have to fight pirates, I'd definitely fucking fight you. Oh, it's gonna suck. Gonna suck a lot. Let's get myself... Autumn Harvest, she's an earth pony with a pumpkin cutie mark. You goddamn right she is, and the best one. What's what's her kind of personality read? 2. There we go. All is right. All right, Cave of Balls, let's go. I check something here. All right, let's see what we got here. If you guys don't know, and I think it was a few years ago, my brother was playing through a ROM hack called Final Fantasy Negative. He kicked it to me after, I think, fighting death. I'll let you guys figure that out by watching his playthrough. And I think I remember the cave in that game being right the fuck here, because I'm starting to notice a little bit thing. That's not uncommon. I'm not gonna fucking take away points. It is what it is. I played a lot of mods that kind of build upon each other. Well, this is a good thing if I survive. For those who don't know, these are your early money makers. If I can get them killed and they don't kill me on time. So what do we got here? Skyrim, Pegasus City, Everglade, Unicorn City, and Greenbrier, Earth Pony Village. Nat, I gotta ask you on Skyrim, does it have an Elder Scroll in it? Just asking for a friend. Oh, it's good to see you got a connection going there. Give me a second, everybody. I gotta check something out. Sorry. Sorry about that, everybody. Alrighty, let's get back to it. Seems I'm very short on time from what I just heard, so I might have to call it after this, unfortunately. That kind of fucking sucks, but it is what it is. Let me go here and see what we got. Dark Imp and Gur Wolf. I like it when they have more species of imp in this, especially this. If I remember right, in the OG one, they had something called Scourgers. 1 second, I might have to go sooner than what I think. I'll be right back, everybody. I do have to leave my post. Sorry. Sorry about that. Let's continue for a bit. Might be able to clear the cave. So what else you got, Nat? Have you focus on wolves? There we go. Autumn Harvest is a quiet, introspective pony with who values a deep connection over surface level interactions. Alrighty. Now let's see what we can get from this encounter. That's actually pretty damn decent. Oh, and there is death leveling in this. I found that out. For those who don't know, in vanilla game, if, let's say, Klaatu down there, the fool died, and the rest of the characters won a battle, he would not get the experience. Now, anybody who dies, they still get experience, which can make death leveling very powerful, especially in certain places. Let's go with... Why did I go to you? Alright, let's see what copper can do, if it can do anything. I forgot to equip him. God damn it, I'm dumb. Twice. Make sure weapons are equipped at least. How the fuck did you get... Oh yeah, I found it. Losing my mind. Kiki. Let's see what we got here. Alright, see what the Kizoku give us now. Did you know what I did the last Friday the 13th? I do too, Nat. I was working. If there's any day that should be a national holiday, Nat, it should be that one. See if I can get out of here before this becomes a tag fest. Movie? Yeah, I fucking love Friday the 13th, especially the first three. I like them in different versions. Like the first three is pretty good. It can be boring, but good. The middle section, which is 4, 5, and 6. Movie? What am I an idiot for? I'm talking about the movie. Well, you never know. Most paladins don't wield hammers. That's usually for white mages, but yeah, we can pretend here. As much as I want to. Well, fuck it, I got a lot of healing with me. Why don't I listen? What did I do, Nat? It says, I know what you did last Friday the 13th movie. No, you idiot. Why you don't listen? I don't know where I strayed from the path here. I was talking about Shriek. How the fuck was I supposed to get that from what you said, Nat? You said, I know what you did last Friday the 13th. That's Shriek if you know what I did the last Friday the 13th. You forgot to add the first part of that, Nat. What the hell? And yeah, I do love that movie. there's a section with Coolio in the shower. No, I think it's Coolio. No, it's Ghostface in the shower, fucking this glory hole. And I think it's either the principal or one of the main character who like walks in on him. And I actually I posted that one time. Got a really good kick out of it. Kind of sums up my content. How the hell should I know, Nat? It's you. You could be fucking anything. You're like my brother. He'll throw out some random phrase from like 15 years ago, and I'm supposed to develop psychic powers on the spot. You and him, I think would make a great couple if you want my honest opinion. Come on, man, go the fuck down. Fuck you too. Alright, let's get out of here and I guess revive for the time being. Exactly who I didn't want to run into. Alright, let's see what we got here. Yeah, I'll fuck with you later. I found out where I needed to go just at the wrong time. Oh, give me a fucking break, Bat. So, Nat, why do you want to talk about spoof movies? I'm kind of curious. That'd be the last film I thought you would know about. Alright, let's try it again. And I forgot to flip him around. I went way too far up. Come on, let's get out of here. Hopefully without too much damage incurred, as such was said. Oh, there we are. Let's see what kind of trouble we can get into here. Alright, we found wool. I guess let's head south and see what we got. I like the little kind of hideout feel. Fucking taint, man. Got my copper mallet. Now, if you want to run, that'd be great too. I'm not going to stop you. Alrighty, righty. Let's see if this is the moment of truth. Everybody's almost healed up. A steering wheel in my pants. It's been driving me nuts. Just what I look forward to. Mates, let's show these landlubers how to fight. Let's. Oh, we got finally a different color pirate. Alright, let's see what we can do here. I'm just going to set this down. That's a damn fine hit. But let's see what happens. Pretty good. Now, ice might be multi-hitter. Let's find out. If it does, then I'm definitely getting the fuck out of here. Hopefully alive. Fuck you on that hit, man. Fuck you indefinitely. Oh, that is gonna hurt. Alright, let's go with heal. That, and let's go with another heal, and let's go fight. Fuck, I'm probably not going to be able to make it, too. Yeah, no, he's fucking deader than Disco. Well, at least these guys get a little buff. Yeah, let's go with ice. Have you guys focus him down. Oh, he's tanking some fucking damage. Then again, half his fucking crew is at this point. God damn it, go to drink. Babseed, what you gonna do? Nat, I remember you not too long ago sending me that. That was a song from My Little Pony, and I had it burned into my memory for a very...
dark magic going on here.
Oh,
Something
shit.
Evil is at work. Something is wrong.
What you got, Nat? But you sent me a My Little Pony music video, and I remember to this day that song. It's actually kind of catchy, too. It's not that bad of a song when you think about it. Alrighty, see what you got. Let's check the Discords. Five. Oh, fuck. Matt, really? Low-hanging fruit. Low fucking hanging fruit. How did I know this would eventually come up? I actually saw this on fucking, Tubi not too long ago, and I actually thought of you when I saw the fucking cover of it, and I was thinking to myself, I wonder when I'm going to do a review of that. Apparently fucking immediately. For those who don't know, I'm about to do a review of We Need to Talk About Kevin McAllister. Give me 1 second here, Nat. I've asked. I'm too old for this shit. Take my ship and be well. Goddamn right. Want me to make it shorter? Nah, let's read it as it is. Alright, let me put on some mood music here. Let's see what we got here for intermittent. I was wondering, like I said, I saw this a few days ago on Twitch, and I was wondering, or not Twitch, goddammit, Tubi, and I was looking at it thinking, you know, when's it gonna be up? Get some music in here, something to sate the old appetite. What's a good song for We Need to Talk About Kevin? Is there a good song? Is there such a thing? You know what, Nat? I think I know a good song for We Need to Talk About Kevin, and it's more or less the name of it than the actual song itself. This is Command & Conquer Red Alert, number 1, of course, Second Hand. Hopefully you get the pun. Let me put on my reading voice here. Let me get a bit of swig of Wawa here. God, I wish my coworker had never said that around me. I do it all the time now. We Need to Talk About Kevin is a psychological drama directed by Lane Ramsey, based on a novel by Lionel Shriver. The film follows Eva, who played by Tilda Swanson, a mother who is grappling with the aftermath of her son Kevin's horrific actions. The story unravels non-linear, using flashbacks of present-day scenes to explore the relationship between Eva and Kevin, and ultimately reveals the tragedy of the tragedy that Kevin commits. Plot. Spoilers ahead. The film opens up with Eve, who now lives alone in a rundown house. She works as a travel agency, and the opening moment depicts her in a state of deep despair, constantly haunted by the memories of her past. Her once vibrant and successful life has been shattered, and she is alienated from the rest of society. God, I envy her. There's a sense of guilt and sorrow that hangs over here, and it's clear that something unspeakable has happened, but the film is careful not to reveal the details immediately. As the film progresses, we see Eve's past through flashbacks as her and her husband, played by John C. Reilly, good actor by the way, having 2 kids, Kevin, their older son, and Celia. Oh, thank God. And their younger and Celia, their younger daughter. From the beginning, Kevin is portrayed as difficult, violent, and a cold child. Unlike his sister, Kevin is distant and refuses to bond with his mother. His behavior is disturbing from the outset. He seems to have a second natural incline towards cruelty, even as a young child. Kevin's early years. Eve initially tries to bond with Kevin as he rejects her every time. As a baby, he cries insistently, and Eva struggles to care for him. He is increasingly difficult at times managing Kevin's behavior and growing indifferent to becoming more apparent as he gets older. The flashbacks show Kevin's tendency to act out his increasingly violent ways. From hurting animals to having trauma or having tantrums at school, Eva attempts to get Kevin to open up and show some form of affection, but he constantly rejects her. From the moment where Eva tries to be a good mother, but Kevin's apathy and manipulation makes it impossible. He plays psychological games with her, such as purposely disobeying her, making her feel like she is the one who is at fault. As Kevin grows older, his behavior becomes more ominous, and tensions between him and Eva escalate. Kevin's teenage years. When Kevin becomes a teenager, he becomes violent, and his violence becomes more pronounced. He is rebellious, sullied, and increasingly detached from his family. His relationship with Kevin and Eva become more toxic, and there's clear signs that Kevin's potential for violence. At this stage, Eva's relationship with Franklin begins to deteriorate as well. Franklin remains blissfully unaware of the depth of Kevin's issues, and is often sides with Kevin, thinking that Eva is just too hard on him. This further isolates Eva, making her feel unsupported and alone. Yeah, get the fuck out of here, emotes. Although all throughout Kevin's teenage year, he continued to push his boundaries and provoke Eva. He vandalizes their homes, participates in acts of cruelty, and displays a disturbing lack of empathy. Despite Eva's best efforts to discipline him, he understands his behavior. Kevin is emotionally detached and seems to take pleasure in tormenting her. The climax, the tragedy unfolds. The film builds to a harrowing and tragic climax, although it's... What the... Spray? I wish it worked on Kevin, Nat. The film builds to a harrowing, climactic, tragic climax through exact events revealed slowly, though Eva's fragmented memories and juxtaposed of the past, or juxtaposition of the past and present-day scenes. Kevin commits horrific acts of violence at his school in which the events would ruin Eva's life and causes her profound guilt and despair. Kevin's violent outbursts are revealed in a shocking, graphic manner, and the film never explicitly shows the full extent of the violence until the final moment. As details come together, it is revealed that Kevin staged a school shooting, killing several students, including his classmates, and ultimately targeting the school's gymnasium in a horrific act of brutality. The trauma, for those who are listening, that is Tiberium Sun's Ion Storm. Come in right at the right time, too. The trauma of this event is devastating to Eva, who must now live with the knowledge that her son is responsible for such an atrocity. Kevin's motivations for committing the act is never fully explained, but it's also hinted throughout the film that his hatred and resentment towards his mother were significant driving force. He deliberately set out to hurt her by committing this act of violence, knowing that it would forever mark her life and leave her in a state of irreversible grief. Eva's guilt and aftermath. In the aftermath of the tragedy, Eva is left to deal with the consequences. The film portrays her as a deeply traumatized woman, unable to accept the weight of her past. She is publicly vilified and blamed for Kevin's actions, facing constant judgment from society, even though she struggles to understand her own son could have turned into such a monster. Eva's interactions with Kevin after the tragedy reveals a boy who was so cold and remorseless that Kevin is shown in prison. He expresses no regret for his actions and offers no emotional comfort to his mom. There's a chilling lack of empathy from Kevin, further emphasizing further exemplifying his unfeeling, calculating nature. Eva is unable to find closure for peace, and she spends the rest of her life haunted by the trauma of raising a child who will go on to commit such an act of violence. The film ends with a devastating image of Eva, broken by her past, attends a funeral, walking past the graves of the victims of Kevin's actions. In closing, a shot depicting her, a woman trapped in her guilt, unable to reconcile with her mother she once hoped to be, or the child she tried to love. Themes and analysis. All right, ChatGPT, tell me what this is. We need to talk about Kevin explores themes of motherhood, guilt, violence, and long-term impact and neglect and abuse. The film is a complex psychological portrayal of a mother who is grappling with the fact that her son may have been born hereditarily violent, or that he has violent tendencies that are shaped by the environment in which he grew up in. Motherhood and guilt. The film constantly raises the question whether Eva could have done more to prevent Kevin's violent behavior. Was Kevin born evil, or was he shaped by his upbringing? Eva suggests that the idea that she might have been a bad mother, even though she tries her best. The film portrays her as a woman who is perpetually haunted by the choices she made and the inability to connect with her son. Nature versus nurture. Kevin's violent tendencies are never fully explained, but the film leaves the question open. Was he born this way? Was he inherently evil? Or did he have trouble relationship with his mother, or possibly a lack of emotional support that led him down this path? The tension between these two forces are central themes in the film, and they left the audience to decide whether Kevin's behavior is due to his nature, his upbringing, or both. The horrors of parenthood. The film explores the horrors of being a parent when your child turns out to be something unrecognizable. Eva's experience is one of deep isolation as she is unable to bond with Kevin, and this alters her horror. This alienates, not alters, alienated by the horror of his actions. The idea of motherhood becoming a nightmarish experience for her as she is forced to live with the knowledge that she raised a son who became a Twitch moderator. I'm sorry, Nat. A mass murderer. Conclusions. Excuse me. Conclusions. We need to talk about Kevin is a haunting and deeply unsettling film that offers powerful commentary on the complexities of motherhood, guilt, violence. Tilda Swanson's performance as Eva is a masterclass in subtle emotional intensity, and the film's structure, alien or altering between the past and present, keeps the audience on edge as the story slowly unfolds. The film doesn't provide easy answers, but instead leaves the viewers with an overwhelming sense of sorrow and confusion over how far the consequences of neglect and emotional alienation can go. The film is not only a tragedy about a mother's relationship with her son, also commentary on the nature of evil and the inability to prevent or understand it. The ending is devastating, leaving Eva trapped in her grief, haunted by the ghost of her son she tried but ultimately failed to love. And there you have it. Another one for the dead internet. Ah, beautiful. Nat, I do enjoy those. What's a good one here? No, I don't want any cheap views, but thank you. Nat, you're slipping. Alrighty, let's get back to getting my ass kicked. And that's just how it should be. Alright, let's see what we got here to heal up. I keep thinking he has cure. I don't know. Oh, I do know why. I now have no magic. Let's hightail it out of here. Nat, what made you pick that? I knew eventually you'd wrap around to it. Honestly, I thought it'd be Basketball Diaries. It'd be your first little victim. We're heading back the way we came, kids. Ah, that saved me a trip. Hell yeah. Let's get out of here. Really? You have no idea why you picked there's something wrong with Kevin. Alright, let's see what you got. Oh, I like those. I really do. Nat, I really wish I would have stuck with that instead of what you did show me that they did pick. It has more of a grounded realism to it. I'm not asking for like fucking Zack Snyder shit. I do like the way that looks. Sorry about that, everybody. I'm an idiot. Please tell me there's not a fucking bat in my way. Actually, please tell me there's a bat in my way. That'll kind of heal up my problems there. Alright, let's get out of here. Fucking bats, man. Perfect. God damn it. I got a shag and an isonade. Interesting name for a shark. I know I said they shouldn't bring the main 6 from G4, but they should bring over other ponies from G1 and 3 that are mainly obscured. Nat, you and every other My Little Pony fan wants that, but good luck getting Hasbro to cooperate. And I hope they do, but we both know that they probably won't. That'd be too original and a good idea. And just like that, I think I've done enough for tonight. I'm gonna go ahead and get some extra sleep on my day off. And I'm gonna try to raid out to see who's on. Nat, I really did have fun tonight, thank you. That was a really good pick. And I hope you do more. Merp. Sorry everybody, I did plan on more, but I didn't get up in time. Or I shouldn't say didn't get up, I didn't get done cooking in time. Let me see what's good here. I had a good night. Let's go with wizardry again. Well, everybody, for those who did show up and those who didn't, nonetheless, thank you. I had a fun night tonight. Nat, once again, I'll reiterate it. Thank you for the, let's just say, interesting pick, or not interesting. I know you too well. I know exactly why you fucking picked that movie. But nonetheless, thanks for kind of subverting my expectations tonight. I figured it was probably going to be Scream 2, or Shriek if I know. So, good on you. I do like your fan flick you're making. Hell, I say jam that through ChatGPT. Even though it's mainly for horror movies, Nat, and other movies, I'll read it. I'll do it for you, mainly. Anybody else, I am not reading your sick fucking fan flicks. And for those on the YouTube side, please like, follow, and subscribe. Comment, share, whatever it is you gotta do please. It helps out this channel. And for the people I'm going to try to send you off to, let's go hunt down some people out here in the wild. Actually, I think I found somebody. I do like to watch him on my off time. He's called Demon Tom Gaming. He's doing a wizard run, as I call it, of Final Fantasy VII. I've done one of these myself. For those who don't know what a wizard run is, you're basically using only magic materia. But nonetheless, respect him and his channel rules. I'll catch you guys on the flip tomorrow. Maybe once, maybe twice. It depends. Alright, let's raid out proper like. And on the YouTube side, once again, have a good day. Stay warm or stay cold.